Old Barney's Latest Prank by Emily Paulson. Read for LibriVox.org by Gabi. Old Barney's Latest Prank. One sunny winter morning, the air was crisp and still, and snow lay drifted deep on every road and hill. In cozy stable comfort stood Barney, groomed and fed, but wistful thoughts of out-of-doors were in his long-eared head. To be a beast of leisure is elegant, no doubt, thought Barney, but it's very dull. Just then he heard a shout, a battering and banging, then doors were opened wide, and madcap Helen and her chum rushed noisily inside. "Where's Barney? Where's the harness? And where's the Barney sleigh? See, Minna, here's our donkey dear, we'll have some fun today." The donkey soon was harnessed, and loud their laughter rang, as up into the outgrown sleigh the jolly comrades sprang. The sleigh bells jingled gaily, and many a compliment did Barney get as over the snow at steady pace he went. "How very good and docile," said Minna, "Barney is. I never thought he'd settle down to be as staid as this." "He does seem tame," said Helen. "It's very strange to think that he's too old for playing jokes." Here Barney gave a wink. "But what a day for coasting! And isn't this a climb? Just think how we'll spin down the hill, we'll have the gayest time." Up the hill toiled Barney, the long, steep, slippery road. The sleigh with those substantial girls was not an easy load. At last, with tugs and straining, he reached the very top, and Barney, to his great delight, was here allowed to stop. Here, too, he was unharnessed, as if to have a rest. What work the girls had planned for him, old Barney never guessed. "He'll follow," said the mistress, "he loves to follow so. He'll chase right on behind the sleigh, as coasting down we go. Then when we're at the bottom," no more did Barney hear. They'd let him follow as he liked, enough that this was clear. A push, the sleigh went speeding adown the coasting place. "Come, Barney, good old fellow, come! Come on, you like to chase." Then nothing loth, old Barney behind the coasters ran. Thought he, for girls and donkey too, this is a jolly plan. They knew I liked the scamper, they're kind, I do declare. Some children would have coasted down and left me tied up there. Full soon they reached the bottom, the girls and Barney too, and Barney learned to his dismay what now he had to do. For speedily they hitched him into the sleigh, and then, "Aha, old Barney," shouted they, "now drag us up again." In meekness puzzled Barney submitted to their will. Perhaps this time the girls would drive right on beyond the hill. With pulling, tugging, straining, once more he reached the top, but scarcely long enough to breathe was he allowed to stop. The girls with nimble fingers unhitched him from the sleigh. "Come, Barney, follow us again," he heard his mistress say. Well, following was pleasant, so when they made a start, he scampered after, gay and free, with mischief in his heart. Yet when they reached the bottom, so staid he looked and meek, that naught seemed farther from his mind than joke or prank or freak. "Oh, this is fun," said Helen. "I'll always coast this way. I hate to trudge back up the hill and drag the sled or sleigh." "Yes, that's the worst of coasting, that tedious uphill climb. But Barney saves us all the tug, let's coast a long, long time." They meant to harness Barney and start at once uphill, but Barney thought the time had come his own plan to fulfill. So just before his mistress the flying rein could seize, old Barney gave a sudden leap, escaping her with ease. "Whoa, Barney!" shouted Helen, when off he clashed. "Whoa, whoa!" And both the girls chased after him as fast as they could go. But Barney sped the faster, with feet as swift and light as if he had grown young again. Soon he was out of sight. And as he scampered homeward, he thought with gleeful mind of how he turned the joke on them, the girls he'd left behind. The end. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain. End of The Runaway Donkey and Other Rhymes for Children by Emily Paulson.